Good morning, students. Today we are going to read English Grammar, Class 5th, Lesson 10, Prepositions. So let's start the chapter with the definition of preposition. A preposition is a word which is placed before a noun or a pronoun to show its relation with something else in the sentence. Or you can say that preposition shows a noun or pronoun in relation to place, time, moment, position, agency, manner, and so on. So we will talk about one by one its type and the use of the preposition in the sentences. First is preposition of place. Preposition of place refer to those prepositions which can be used to show where something is located. To show the location, we use prepositions at, in, on. At we use when we think of a place as a point. Example, at college, at home, at reception, at school, at the bottom, at the cinema. We use in when we think of a place as an area. Example, in a taxi or a car, in the sky, in the building or a tower, in a row, in the newspaper, in the garden. We use on when we think of a place as a surface. Example, on the way, on the radio, on the page, on a bicycle, on a ship, on a horse. Next is preposition of time. A preposition of time helps to link the noun or pronoun with the time value. It functions as an indicator as to what point of time did an event occur. For showing the time, we use on, in, at. We use on for days and dates. Example, on Tuesday, on Saturday, on 5th April, on 12th March 2019, on Sunday mornings, on Christmas Day, on my birthday, on New Year's Eve, on Independence Day. We use in for longer periods. Example, in 2010, in 18th century, in the 1960s, in the next century, in the Ice Age, in February, in the Middle Ages, in the summer, in the past. We use at to show the time when we need to show the time of a day. Example, at sunset, at sunrise, at bedtime, at noon, at dinner time, at midnight, at 11:30 p.m., at 12 o'clock, at lunchtime. Next is preposition of moment. A preposition of moment is used to show movement to or from a place. Let's see. First is into. Into is used when something or someone is going or being put into another location. Example, she walked into the room. In this sentence, subject is changing her own location or entering the room. The boy puts the toy into the box. Use of in. In is used to describe where someone or something already is. Example, she is in the room. The toy is in the box. In both examples, you can see in both the sentences, subject is already at their place. Use of throw, up, down. Throw. It is a movement from one side of an enclosed space to the other side. They walked slowly through the woods. The boy waded through the water to reach his boat. To clear your doubts, you can see this picture. The ball is going through this tube. Up is used to talk about position in or movement to a higher or more important place or degree. We use up when we talk about a position, higher position, or a movement to a higher position. Example, pull your socks up. He is going up to London. You can see this picture. The ball is going up the stairs. We use down to show the movement from higher place to the ground. The stone rolled down the hill. Tears ran down her face. See this picture? The ball is coming down the stairs. When something is moving from the higher place to the ground, we use down. Next is use of across and along. Across is movement from one side of an area, surface or line to the other side. Example, we took a ferry across the river. We saw them walking across the street. You can see the picture. The ball is going across the table. Next is along. Along is used to talk about movement on or beside a line. When something is moving beside the line, or also we can use along to show position on a line. Example, she walked along the footpath. There are quite a few shops along the street. To clear your doubts, you can see this picture. The ball is along the road. Next is prepositions of position. It is used to show the position. Like first is above. The red ball is above the blue box. The word above is showing the position of a red ball. That is, the red ball is above the blue box. Next is among. The word among shows the position of red ball. The red ball is among the blue boxes. Behind, below. The red ball is behind the blue box. The red ball is below the blue box. Both the words are showing the position of red ball. In a one pic, the red ball is behind the box, and the second pic, the red ball is below the blue box. Beside, between. The red ball is beside the blue box. The red ball is between the two boxes. In front of, inside. The red ball is in front of the blue box. The red ball is inside the blue box. Next is near, next to. The red ball is near the blue box. The red ball is next to the blue box. Outside, under. The red ball is outside the blue box. The red ball is under the blue box. And the last is over. The red ball is over the blue box. It means to show the position of a noun or pronoun, we use the prepositions like inside, out of, outside, above, below, over, next to, under, between, among, behind, beside, in front of. Next is use of by. We use by to show how something is done. Example, we send a postcard or a letter by post. We contact someone by phone or by email. We pay for something by credit card or by cash. In these sentences, you can see that we use by to show how something is done. In a first sentence, you can see the postcard is sent by post. The person contact with someone by phone or by email. And the third sentence, the person pay for something by credit card or by cash. And the last sentence, you can see that something is happened by mistake, by accident or by chance. We use by to show how someone travels. They came by car, by taxi, by train, by plane. We can also use by with ing to show how something happened. Example, she passed her test by studying hard. I got into the house by using my key. We use by for an amount or compare age. Example, he is older than me by 3 years. We sell tomatoes by the kilo. Next is use of with. We use with in the company or presence of somebody or something. Example, she lives with her parents. We use with when we show that what we use something. Example, cut it with a knife. We use with to show the way in which somebody does something. Example, he behaved with great dignity. Don't stand with your hands in your pockets. We use with to show who has possession of. Example, the keys are with reception. Leave it with me. Next is use of for. For usually tells us about the use of something, a reason or purpose. Example, we need new batteries for the remote control. These drinks are for after work. We use it for cutting grass. Next is use of. Of usually shows a connection or belonging. Example, is she a friend of yours? This is a photo of my wife. It is also used for indicating the reason for or cause of. Example, he is died of fever. I hope students you might understood this chapter. For clear your doubts, read your book and just try to make sentences by using all these prepositions, and after that still if you have any doubt you can clear your all doubts while when I will take online class. Thank you. Have a nice day.